guys, welcome back to Pore Therapy. If this is your first time stopping by, my name is Keela. Hey, if not, thank you for the support. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I do my base. I'll be showing you guys my foundation routine. If you're interested, please continue to watch. But first, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I post videos every Thursday and Sunday, and I promise you don't want to miss them. As always, I will have my products listed in the description box for you guys to check it out as well. Now, let's get into this video. Okay, y'all, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my base routine for my makeup, as well as giving y'all like some tips or, you know, some tricks, whatever, however you want to look at it, on how I get my makeup to turn out the way I do. So today I will not be doing any eyeshadow. As y'all can tell, I already have my lashes on and I already got my eyebrows done. So first things first, before starting your makeup, I've already done this, but I want to include it. You want to make sure you have cleaned your face. You want to start with a fresh face. Make sure your face is clean, and then you want to moisturize your face, which I have already done as well. I have been using this cocoa butter that I got from the Dominican Republic on my skin, and so it's working. I feel like it's evening out, but I've only been using it a couple weeks, so we shall see. But now we're gonna get into the face. So first, you want to prime. Make sure that you get a primer that is tailored to your skin type. If you don't know what your skin type is, go to Ulta, Sephora, do some quizzes, whatever, to kind of figure out what your skin tone or your skin type is. If you have dry skin, you're going to want to use more hydrating products, and if you have oily skin, you're going to want to use more mattifying products. So I am going to be using the Pore Blur by Makeup Revolution, and it is the Blur and Prime Primer. Then I like to go in with foundation after this. This is my next step. But if you have blemishes or, you know, dark circles or any of that, this will be your time to color correct if you are into color correcting. I don't color correct because I put on like 2 layers of concealer, which is basically color correcting in a sense. So I don't typically color correct, but this is where you would go in and color correct your skin before you put your foundation on. The foundation I'm going to be using today is going to be the Morphe Filter Effects Enriched 28. I have a nice little tan from this summer heat, so gotta go in with a darker foundation. I picked this little thing up. Let me show you guys what it looked like. I picked this up from Temu. So I put my foundation on it. Keeps me from having to put it on my hand and wipe it off. And then I'll just put it on my face, of course. So I just apply my foundation with my hand. I know some people use brushes, some people use sponges. Whatever your preference is, that's what you do. Do what's best for you, boo-boo. And then I like to go in with a flat brush to blend out my foundation. Of course, you can use a sponge, whatever. Again, whatever works for you. But I just like the finish that a flat brush gives me versus the sponge. I feel like the sponge sometimes can take too much product away, and I don't really like that. So I prefer to use my brush. I would encourage you to bring your foundation down to your neck so that it's blended in good. But you definitely want to at least hit that jawline, underneath that jawline. I bring it down to like the very edge of my neck. Now that I look like, you know, I look flat, we're gonna bring some dimension back to the face with some concealer. So for me, my highlighting process is a little different than other people. I like to start off with a color that is close to my, or a shade lighter than my foundation, and then build up. Sometimes I like just a soft natural look. Sometimes I like the extra highlighted look. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Today I will be using two concealers. They are both by Morphe. This one is the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer, and then, excuse me, that's my phone. And then the other one is the Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer. One is like a goldish color and the other one is a little bit lighter than that. I will make sure I have the products listed in the description box for you guys. I typically like to go underneath the eye, you know, the T. I'm sure you've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about the T. I like to do the T as well. So now I'm gonna go in with my sponge. It's not a beauty blender. This is a Real Technique sponge. And I am going to blend my concealer in. Make sure it's damp. You wanna make sure it's damp, but you don't wanna soak it, just damp. And you want to just slowly tap, tap, tap till it blends. I like to do my under eye last because I like to let it sit a little bit. Now you don't want to rush through this part, because if you don't blend it in well and then you set it, you're going to be setting your creases and you're not going to like the way your makeup turns out. So blend like your life depends on it. Just tap, tap, tap. Slow taps. You can always add more product if you need more product. So I use that shade that is like a lighter version of my foundation to kind of conceal, so you can't see those dark spots underneath my eyes. I hope you guys can see this. And now I'm gonna go in with the other concealer to actually brighten up my under eye. And I'm just gonna put like a little dab, because I don't like a real bright under eye. We don't want a little bit on my nose too. I want my nose to be a little bit brighter. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing, just tap, tap, tap. Okay, now I'm going to use my OG setting powder, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana. I have tried to use setting powders and switch to other setting powders, but this one just gets the job done, and I don't have to worry about any flashback. Like, a lot of setting powders give you that flashback. Like, if you take a picture, it gives you that white cast underneath it, and I don't get this with this. So, and this is really affordable also. Y'all know Wet n Wild is a affordable brand, so this is a really affordable setting powder. So I just, and look how much in there. Like, I'm just not gonna waste that, guys. So I'm gonna take a little dabby dab on the same sponge, just on the opposite side. And I like to tap some on my hands to get that excess off and apply about that much. And then I'm just tapping underneath the eye still. And this is just gonna set that concealer that we placed underneath the eye. And if I need to go in with more, I can use this on the back of my hand and I can just tap. Alright, so I don't contour with liquid concealer, or concealer is liquid. Why did I say that? I don't contour with a darker concealer or a darker foundation. I just use powder to contour my cheeks. I've been using this Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette since I started doing makeup probably 5 years ago. It's just, the formula is just great. Typically, I got this from Walmart, so I think you can get it from Walmart still, but I also know you can get it from Amazon. I'll have it in the description box for you guys. But I use a slightly angled brush, and I go from here, the base of my cheek, and I just go up right here in this area. And I just tap. Again, a light tap, because you don't want it to be too dark. Okay, and for bronzer, I am going to be using my Beauty Bakerie Coffee and Cocoa palette. Y'all know I'm obsessed with this palette. Y'all seen this palette a million times. I won't be using the blush today because I want to try a new blush, but I am going to be using these for my bronzer shades. And I'm just going to take that bronzer and place it right on top of my contour. Also, some people like to contour their forehead. I don't usually do it. Sometimes y'all may see me do it, but I don't usually do it because I don't really have a big forehead. My forehead is like really small, and contouring makes it even smaller. So I just skip that step, honestly. I may take put a little bronzer up there just cause. And a lot of times I have on wigs, so people don't see that part of my hair anyways. Okay, continuing. So I'm going to be trying this ColourPop Sounds Grape Super Shock Cheek Blush. This is what it looks like. It's a really cute, like, purpley color. So we're gonna see. ColourPop products are usually really pigmented. So with this being a Super Shock means it's even more pigmented. So you're gonna wanna go in light if you pick this up. And then I'm gonna smile really hard, and I'm gonna put blush on the balls of my cheek. So this area here. Because I like a rosy nose, I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose, which I just realized I did not contour my nose. So we gotta go back to that step because we're not gonna get the look that we need to get. Okay, so back to this palette. I don't use the darker shade to contour my nose. I use the lighter shade. I like for my contour on my nose to be really light because I don't feel like my nose needs to be contoured that much. So I just like for it to be snatched a little bit. And I just run this down the bridge of my nose and into the corner of my eyes. I feel like it's been a while since I did a makeup video talking through. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this. But I felt like I couldn't film a video showing you guys my base and I wasn't talking, just doing a speed through. I feel like you wouldn't get the full, you know. So I'm going to now go in with my face powder. This is what I use to kind of bring everything together. So if I like over contour or put too much blush on, I can usually use my face powder to bring everything back together. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation in the color Deep 540N. I also use this to like tint my wigs as well. This is a really good foundation powder. I think it's kind of slept on, honestly. And then I'm just gonna take this and just hit all over my face. Y'all excuse my hair, it's pulled back in a ponytail. I got it in a protective style right now, but I done had it up for a little while. So y'all know when you natural, those protective styles, they be coming through for you, but they not ones you want people to see when they start getting old. So yeah, okay, that's besides the point. Now we're gonna go in with highlighter. I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. And I like to put a little bit here at the high point of my cheekbones, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow here, and a little bit on my chin. Sometimes I'll put some on my eyebrows, Lord. That is true. Sometimes I will put some on my eyebrows if I'm doing like a dramatic look. But sometimes I put a little bit on my forehead. But this is just a simple base look. So, you know, we're not, this is for my beginner friendly girls. You know, we're not trying to be all extra today. And with this highlighter, little goes a long way. So you don't have to use a whole lot to get the job done. I'm sure y'all can see that. ODing on highlighter is hard to come back from. So you don't want to think of it as a drug, you know, or not a drug. Think of it as like alcohol or a glass of wine. You know, that first glass of wine, you're okay, but you keep going because it's so good. By the time you done drunk like 4 or 5 glasses, you're out of there. Think about this highlighter like that. And we are finished with the face. See, that wasn't too hard. Lastly, you want to make sure you set your makeup. I like to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my OG, but this is also my OG here, Urban Decay All Nighter. I use this if I want my makeup to last all day, all night, whatever. If I'm out, you know, doing chains and I need this face to be looking good. You want to drench that face because we want this to set. Now I'm going to use my handy dandy fan. I got this fan from Sheen too. If you've been watching my videos, y'all know I be on her fanning in my face and I'm like, oh, I'm tired of doing it. So I bought this little fan from Sheen. And let me tell y'all, it is a lifesaver because I don't have to sit on here and fan my face. Okay, y'all, so this is it. As y'all saw at the end of the video, I went in and added a little inner corner highlight and put on just some clear lip gloss. Wanted to keep this look really simple, paired it with a really naturally curly wig. I will have the link for this wig in the description box for you guys, so y'all can go ahead and pick her up if you are interested in getting this wig, as well as I will have a review out on her also. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it this far, please drop me a heart in the comments to let me know that you watched this video in complete. As always, thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, because without you guys there would be no me. So thank you guys for supporting me continuously, whether it's sharing my videos, liking, commenting, or even just getting word of mouth out about this channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support as always, and I will catch you in my next one. Peace.